Yo guys, welcome back to another video. It is me, Jonathan, from the Goalkeeping World, and today I am going to be talking about something which I mentioned in my last video, and that is that I am currently injured, as you can see. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you what happened basically. Obviously right now I'd like to be playing football because obviously, for those who don't know, I pretty much train on a Monday and on a Tuesday and play on a Wednesday. So I haven't done that for 2 weeks now. So it's been kind of a long 2 weeks to be honest, because obviously I'm so used to playing football, but well, this is part of the game, I guess. So yeah, anyways, so I'll pretty much explain what happened. So basically it was a game against, I believe, oh, who was it against? It doesn't really matter to be honest, but it was a game 2 weeks ago on I think it was the 30th of November. So what happened was, uh, basically the ball went up in the air. It's one of those like 50-50 ones where the keeper's going to get it, or it's going to be the attacker. Um, I came out. I guess you could say I came out on the bottom end because I didn't keep the ball in my hands. I dropped it, just to put it short. And then what happened was one of the other attackers pretty much pelted the ball right into my hands. Actually, I already had the ball in my hands, but he pretty much pelted it into my hand, and then it just dislocated my pinky finger. And I was like, straight away, I could tell this was a really bad injury, because it was just like, because it was really cold as well, and when you like sort of catch the ball weirdly, you sort of feel your finger go. Sometimes it feels a bit awkward, and it feels very cold as well. But this one was like very cold. Like I could not feel my pinky at all. I couldn't feel us moving it, so I knew it was really bad. So I was like, oh god, this isn't good. So straight away, I took my glove off, and then I just see my pinky bent down. I put a picture on it on the screen, both the X-ray and like the picture of it. So quite, I didn't really know how to react to be honest, because it's the first time it's ever happened to me having like a dislocated finger. So I was like, that's quite something, I guess, quite a spectacular dislocation. So what happened was, I had to wait for the game to finish. We were like, I think it was Durham somewhere. I think it was somewhere in Durham. So I had to wait about an hour for the game to finish. This was right before half time, so and it was like a half an hour trip back to where we started the training from. So yeah, straight away I went to the hospital and I had to wait for not that long actually, about half an hour. And basically what happened was they just took my blood pressure and all that, but all the stuff, took your details and all that. And then about 10 minutes later, uh, I went to the specialist room to see it, examined. They took an X-ray of it, and then they basically said, "Okay, we're going to put it back into place. It's not a fracture, which is obviously a good start, but to be fair, none of them, non-options either bode well when it's dislocated, broken, fractured, whatever." So what they did, they said they're going to put it back into place. I was like, okay, good. And then they said they were going to have to put two injections into my little pinky finger right at the base here. And I was like, oh god. And he said it's going to be very, very sore. And I was like, oh god. I honestly, I was like, I wasn't expecting this. So yeah, that happened. And basically, first I went in, I was like, oh my god, this is so sore. It's like getting, like, obviously when you get an injection, it's like a split second feeling of pain. But this lasted about 15 seconds. I was swearing over and over in the room. Oh man, it was unbearable because I had to get it once, not once, but twice. And honestly, wow, honestly, I've never experienced pain like that. So yeah, thankfully that was done within like 35 seconds or something. And straight after it was just numb. I couldn't feel my pinky at all. I could feel them putting it back into place, but it wasn't like sore. It was just like you could feel them moving it, but there was a lot of like pressure. But after that, it was all sorted, thankfully. Basically, I can't speak. I had to put like a splinter onto it just to like keep it sort of in a straight position, so I wasn't like moving it too rigorous. I can't speak vigorously. And then pretty much since then, the last 2 weeks, I've basically had like bits of tape wrapped around these two fingers just to keep it like. 'Cause every time if I move my fingers like this, it's always bringing those two down, and obviously I can't really like make a fist yet. I can still, it's still quite swollen as well. Like at the bottom, it's really swollen. I don't know if you can tell. But like compared to this pinky, you can probably tell it is quite swollen at the bottom. At the top, it's fine. Um, but yeah, it's really really swollen at the moment. So hopefully, very soon it wears off. So I'm hoping like within maybe the next couple of weeks, it starts to like go down the swelling. Obviously, I want to be playing football, and I was hoping to even get to like go and like try out my new gloves. Obviously, I'm going to be reviewing them as well, so that's probably going to set it back maybe a couple of weeks. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might have to obviously just try it out and see how it goes. If it's still sore when I'm saving shots, then I think I might have to just wait a bit longer. But yeah, this is probably like my first injury I've had that just like really affected me, like in terms of like keeping me out for like a lengthy time. Obviously you get like your nicks on the way, like just sore legs after a game or whatever. But yeah, this is like the first proper injury I've had. So yeah, it's been 2 weeks since I last like went into any like sort of like football. So hopefully not too long before I can go back. Hopefully by the start of the new year I'm back. I would hope that anyways. So yeah, that's basically how it happened. That's basically where I'm at right now in terms of this injury. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I need to explain for this video. If you enjoyed, then leave a like, I guess. Also subscribe. I think we are quite close to 100 subscribers as well, which is honestly pretty impressive, I think. So if you can subscribe, that'll be great. Um, I'd really much appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you next time. Goodbye.